over here doing this stuff and be saying the most messed up stuff. The most messed up stuff. Trust me, man. Shit, I was married to one, man. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about here. Trust me. This one right here. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, you got to be careful. You have to vet these women. You have to talk to them, get their ideology. Don't just go off with their monotone and a smile. What do they think about this or that? What do they think about the dynamics in dating right now? You know, what do you think about men walking away from dating? Do you think they're intimidated by a woman? And when she says yes, you walk away. Give a crap what this goofball goober thinks. You're out here dating. For them to even think that and still be dating and looking for men is weird. They think that we're intimidated by them. They want us to leave them alone. And they're always watching us. They're always watching us. Man.
Men. Because let's be honest. Let's just be transparent here. Plenty of men will want to date you if you're beautiful, smart, and confident. But the real question is, do you want to date them? Probably not. You know, the pool of men that you're selectively choosing from here becomes much smaller, and in return, then can make it more difficult for you to find someone because of the fact that you're being more selective, right? I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but I think that's a reality. So maybe it is more difficult to date, but not necessarily for the reasons why this woman is alluding to. On the flip side to that, though, I think we do need to talk about the fact that there are many men who are feeling insecure about their situation and where they're at in life. Many men are falling behind in areas where women are now excelling: education, finances, career. The statistics are showing us the reality of this situation. So I do agree.
What are you talking about? 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 What stats? Bring them up. Bring them up, Goofy. Bring them up. Monotone don't mean you didn't say fucked up shit. What do you mean? What do you mean, Goofy? What men are intimidated because you goofies decided to be the man in your life? What men? What stat was given to you that says, according to 2022 or 2023 or 2021, that men are intimidated by women by this number and by this many race, by this race? These percentages in these races. What are you talking about? Give us the stat. Stop saying babble nonsense because you think it sounds good. What are the stats? See, this is, again, bitter talk. This is bitter Betty talk right here. See, y'all be getting onto the Keishas. These bitter Bettys are out here too, homie. They're just talking in this passive aggressive way. What is she? She just threw her whole little opinion in there and try to make it seem like it's factual, as if men have gone somewhere and done a study saying that we're intimidated to approach women because of their financial status and all the wealth they have accumulated. Your personalities are shit. The personality you have taken on is from the men whose semen you have taken in, not this one specifically, okay? Don't want to deal with that. I'm just talking about these type of women in general. And you move just like those dudes. You move like the dudes you've been with. We don't want to be with a woman that moves like a dude. You sit here, the fact that you're bringing up these stats is like you need a justification as to why you can't find a man. And your coping mechanism was listening to other women because it's the only people talking about this men being intimidated stuff. And then you try to back it up with stating facts or stats that you didn't even bring up the stats. You didn't bring up anything to back up what you're saying. What are you talking? This is your opinion. This is your perspective because you are a loser. If you're married, I'd be surprised. I told you, married women that are happy. I want to make sure I specify that because some women out here get married right now just to do it so they're not single and alone and aging out. If they're married and happy, they don't bash men, especially on passive aggressive stuff. They will say what they have to say about men and keep it trucking. I see plenty of happy married chicks like Danica Marie and stuff. They get online, they happy as hell. Dude doing his job. Salute to her husband. She be on here just having a good time. These women be on here, they mad. They're trying to be. I like a woman. Man, I like seeing women that have a life in them, bro. Like they think this stuff right here. This is what I'm talking about narcissism that everybody is pretty much projecting. People think if you speak monotone, it keeps people from thinking that you're emotional and you're radical. Da, da, da. No, when you are too monotone, you come off like a psychopath. Like you study people and you want to make sure that you don't come off irate. That's too much. That's too much. People, especially right now, want to see authentic people that have problems just like them. No one wants to see someone trying to be the idealistic, perfect person or what they perceive to be. It just gets under my skin automatically when I see people trying to. I see a lot of dudes do this too, man. These alpha male dudes, they get on here and try to, yeah. So why do you think she left you? You ain't, dude. You are you monotone? Like there's no life in you, bro? Or are you just trying to come off stoic? It's weird. People don't really have real in-person people skills. There's a people skill to being on the internet and knowing how to trend and knowing how to fake it. But then there's an actual in-person people skill that can't be faked. And that's what we're seeing right now, the separation between people that can be relatable to real people and those that have been faking it, falling apart. And they can't hide behind these funky wordsmith double meanings anymore. We're able to see it clear as day. Again, she has no stats to back up what she just said. That's her raunchy ass single leftover lady opinion. Respectfully. I'm just saying.
Agree with her in the sense that there are a lot of men out there who might feel insecure about the situation that they're in and maybe bringing a woman into that. As women become more successful, they're then looking
Yeah,
for
bro.
more from
Always
men.
watching the
And I
testers.
think there are less men who have those things that women are looking for. Now, to also play devil's advocate there, are the things that women are looking for always the most realistic? Not necessarily. I think there are some things.
Okay, another form of narcissism is, and it's a lot of Xennials do this, it's really a way to shade you. When people be like, I got to tell you the good and the bad. I got to give you the good and then the devil's advocate. No, you don't. No, you don't. Bro, it's just like, honestly, people have a really good way of disguising their hate and disguising their complaints. And society is teaching you that, well, you got to be a good boy and you got to be able to handle constructive criticism from total strangers. When have your parents ever taught you, those who have had parents, taught you to take anything from a stranger? Well, they got credentials, they got degrees, and they've been on the internet and they're therapy. I don't give a good damn. I don't care. You are a stranger to me. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real careful with it. I'm just pointing out stuff so you guys, I know you guys already know, but for those that might be a little bit rusty, I just want to, what I'm saying, bring up the speed. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron, man. We ain't gonna, you know what I mean? This chick is like real slick, but we gonna call them out. We getting real petty. They want to call us sassy kings, man. Sassy kings. Who cares?
Things that are realistic, that are sort of bare minimum. But a lot of people are very picky. Their standards are incredibly high, which is their prerogative. That's their thing to deal with. Who am I to say what she should want? Who am I to say what he should want, right? I
Still saying it. She's still saying it though.
Dad bods deserve better teas.
I found this brand
Show
called
enough
True
do.
Classic. It's your one-stop.
I think
Get them
having
true
high standards
classics,
is a
y'all.
good thing, realistically, of course.
I got the
But
wrong
when you
YouTube
set these
channel up. My
standards
bad.
for yourself, realistic or not, you have to understand that this can then make finding a person who fits that a little bit more difficult. I always like to share both sides, so try not to tune me out if I say something that you disagree with, because I always try to
You're
give the
already
flip
tuned
side
out.
too. I think it's important to do that. So I also want to mention that I think many women who are this triple threat, right? They're beautiful, they're confident, they're smart. They might only have experience with men who either A, pedestalize them, which maybe because they're insecure, intimidated, operating in a scarcity mindset, or men who are sort of F boys, who have more.
Okay, listen, and again, these videos have come out after I've been dropping videos about F boys and attractive men. I'm not saying that they're watching me. I am saying it. I don't give a damn. I am saying it. I'm fine as hell. I am saying it, man. And as I'm realizing myself, I have a lot of content creators dropping shade. They drop shade. This whole video, if you ain't figured it out, she really, in my opinion, by the time we get to the end of it, and if you watch it on your own, it seemed like the whole video really is to just frame it so it don't seem that way, and then shade men, really, and then at the end drop the bomb on men, like talking about if you're an attractive man and you ain't all that, and every woman don't want you and every woman ain't bad. Who gives a damn what this woman's talking about, man? Where's her man at? Man, where's her man? I don't want her. You want her? You want her? You find her attractive? You find her attractive? You find her attractive? Do you find her attractive? Do you find her attractive? Let me tell you, females, something. The minute y'all start dropping shade, start talking too much about your opinion of how men move, you're unattractive. You're unattractive. If you want to debate, go debate your mammy, go debate your daddy, go debate your kids. I'm not arguing with no woman I ain't laying with. I ain't arguing with no woman that I ain't in a relationship with. Y'all just don't have a man. So all of us men are your men by proxy. So when y'all are watching men you find attractive online and they're saying stuff, clever way to we gotta be right for the good. Right. I'm showing, look, man, what I'm showing you is what good dudes can see. They just don't get online and say it because they got more sense than me. They thinking the same thing. You ain't fooling nobody. But I guess y'all like being single and complaining about men. Let's go.
Options in women who are less likely to commit. So it would make sense then why these women are single. They're not really attracted to and don't really want one group of the men. And then the other group of men are not committing to them because they have plenty of options in women. And these women are almost just competing for these high value men. I hate using terms like that. But she said it in the video. And a lot of people say it. She mentioned towards the end of her video, think about the women you know who are always in relationships. Do they have all three of those things? Probably not. And to that, I would say that's just not true at all. There are plenty of women out there who are beautiful, who are smart, who are confident, who are in healthy, wonderful relationships. And I think you do yourself such a disservice in convincing yourself that that is not true. And I do sometimes think this mindset of, this is the reason why pretty women are single. All pretty women are single for this reason. And sort of
Also, she keeps saying women, but if you listen to her, she'll say, she will every now and again say, guys, this applies to you too. I don't really think she's talking to women.